Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Irfan Nurul Arfa. I'm from English Education Class C of Institut Pendidikan Indonesia. And this video was made to answer questions from midterm exam in exploring drama course. For the answers, questions number 1 is my favorite characters is Mrs. Hell. The motivations of Mrs. Hell is hope for reward, and then the types of characters is protagonist. Before I give explanation about why I like Mrs. Hell, I would like to telling about sedikit mengulas tentang cerita ini. Yang dimana cerita ini adalah menceritakan tentang sebuah pembunuhan yang dilakukan oleh istri John Wright, yang dimana Minnie Wright adalah pelaku dari pembunuhan ini. And there's in this story there are seven characters. There are George Henderson's as a county, yang dimana he is a young man. He's a county young man, and he terlalu, dia menganggap bahwa wanita terlalu banyak memikirkan hal-hal yang sepele. And then attorney Henry Peter is a sheriff, and then Lewis Hell is a neighboring. Mrs. Peters is a wife of sheriff, and then Mrs. Hell is Mr. Hell wife, and then John Wright is owner of house yang dimana ketika kejadian ini terjadi, and he is a murder victim, and then Minnie Wright is John Wright wife. The story begins when the Mr. Hell comes into John Wright house, and he asked about the John Wright. Dia menanyakan kepada Minnie Wright apakah John Wright baik-baik saja, but Minnie Wright answer the questions of Mr. Hell is queer, aneh dan bersikap aneh, dan dia selalu melipat-lipat celemeknya. Lalu dia berkata bahwa John Wright telah mati di lantai atas. Setelah itu Mr. Hell merasa sangat shock terhadap apa yang dikatakan Minnie Wright. Lalu dia langsung mengecek ke lantai atas untuk memeriksa apakah John Wright telah benar-benar meninggal atau tidak. Ternyata memang benar bahwa John Wright telah meninggal dengan keadaan tali tercekik di lehernya. And then for the questions, I will answer the questions of number 1 is my favorite characters in this story is Mrs. Hell. The motivations of Mrs. Hell is hope for reward, because Mrs. Hell merasa bersalah karena dia tidak menjenguk Minnie Wright yang selama 1 tahun, dan dia bersalah menganggap bahwa if she visits menjenguk Minnie Wright, pasti keadaannya tidak akan seperti ini, because Minnie Wright sangat depresi gitu. That Mrs. Hell knows about Minnie Wright. Minnie Wright sebelum menikah, her life is very happy. She is Minnie Foster in the city, and then after Minnie Wright married with John Wright, her life is unhappy, and she always feel depressed, shocked karena John Wright selalu mini right yang dimana dan mereka juga tidak mempunyai anak. Dari situ merasa depresi atas itunya dengan kesehariannya. Lalu my favorite characters in triples is Mrs. Hale because she knows about suffering experienced by mini right, and she knows Minnie Wright and the reason why Minnie Wright committing murder. The motivations of characters Mrs. Hale is hope for reward. She sorry for not seeing Mrs. Wright for years, and she thought that John Wright could take good care of Minnie Wright, but didn't. And Mrs. Hale hoped if she visits Mrs. Wright, maybe she won't commit the murder of his husband. She hopefully that Minnie Wright feel happy and fine, and then the types of characters is protagonist. Why I like Mrs. Hale because she very kind. She understands about Minnie Wright feelings, and she firm that woman cannot be taken lightly because in the triple story that who find clues the person who killed John Wright is a woman who find out from triples. Okay, and I will answer the second questions. Is the dialogue I love the dialogue when a part is Mrs. Peters and Mrs. Hale. Okay, I would like to. Why, here is a bird cage. Did she have a bird? Mrs. Hale? And Mrs. Hale answers, why? I don't know whether she did or not. I have not been here for so long. But there was a man around last year selling canary chips, but I don't know she took one. Maybe she did. She used to sing real pretty herself. And Mrs. Peter answers again. Seems funny to think of a bird, but she must have had one. Or why would she have a cage? I wonder that happened to it. Mrs. Hale answers, I suppose maybe the cat got it. Okay, thank you for watching. I think enough from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm sorry if I make a mistake.